Well, I don't know. When it was hard when I started the business. I did not want to put my name on it. I was going to call it North Star. I was looking at all these different things to kind of come up what was the right name. And then I was reading a book that had down all the companies that was a book about cars. It was all the car companies that had survived and all the ones that went out of business in the teens and the 20s and the 30s. And there were like hundreds of car companies. And almost all the ones that survived had somebody's name. Cadillac, Oldsmobile, Henry Olds, Ford, Chrysler, Chevrolet. That's it. Dodge, the Dodge brothers. And all these ones that had names like, the Acme and the blah, 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 they're all gone. And like, somehow people must buy into that if a person's name's on it, there's more substance to it. Or, I trust it because this guy put his name on it. And I went, shit, I think I got to do this, and again, versus Indian. One had survived, one hadn't. I'm like, dang. And I got a stupid sounding name. No, let's apologize. It doesn't sound right, but it's like, this is weird, but I got to do this. And that's where that came from. So what it wound up meaning in the long run was just what the brand, it wasn't about putting my name on it. Except for that reason. But what I wanted the company to be about was American sport bikes, American engineering, and in a very technically advanced way and an innovative way. Because again, talking again about Americans, we think out of the box more than anybody else. If you want to get, there's a design that's been around forever, a brake caliper, whatever you know as a bike. If you want to get a really correct brake caliper, you buy it from Japan because they will make it perfect because that's their culture. If you want to make one that has 3 pistons in it, they'll go, I don't think so. I don't like that. I want to see if it works, and then we'll perfect it. So that's nothing wrong. That is the culture. And because of that, their quality of the stuff they do make is like, man, it's just like flawless. And in Germany, they just like to engineer, and they'll add more parts, and it'll do the job when it's done. They don't think about service so much. They think about engineering it, And here, we think out of the box. And when we're independent and given freedom and not stuck in a corporation, we accomplish amazing things. It's like, Elon's cruise, and people can hate or love Elon, it doesn't matter. But the teams he put together, Tesla made the best electric cars that had ever been made. And surely got Chrysler and Chevy and everybody else that dinked around with them, and nobody took it seriously. And his guys, he gave them a lot of freedom, a lot of hard work, but they gave them a lot of freedom, and they didn't have baggage with them. And holy moly, same thing with SpaceX, right? And I don't try to pick him up. I'm sure there's other people, but they're obviously in the news a lot. And it's not about him. It's about what those engineers have done. It's like, dang, we'll just land it. We'll land the rocket. What? We're not going to dump it in the ocean? Why? That's, I swear it's the diversity. It's the, you have 10 people in the room from all different backgrounds going, well, I think this, and I think this, and I think so. And all of a sudden, whoa, something cool comes out. And that's what I was hoping for. And that's why we did a lot of innovation, which all worked, and so that's kind of what I had hoped Buell would stand for. A real American sport bike, not just the name America, but America representing our society, what we're about.